church mother in they church hat clap. Man, that sure gave her color purple coming back clap. When that whole week beat you up and stress you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. And on another note, she just hit another note. Chills down my spine, got me crying, make me overload. You don't know about it though. Old school church hymns, deacons get the humming, now the drummer finna burst in. Lordy, Lordy, Lord, can you hear me now? Church close, swear that you don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, I swear Thomas Jones with her head did. Now it's flying everywhere, she don't care what her head did. She an egg, yeah, caught up in the egg, yeah. Probably
All right, good evening. How goes it, everybody? Good? Yeah. All right, Nick's good. All right, we're good. Hey, welcome to First Wednesday. Glad that we all get to be here together. Our seniors are leading us tonight. Yay! Seniors! Hooray! How's that? Cool. I didn't mean to scare you. I like you. I've got a few things to talk to you about. First, Senior Sunday is May 16th, so that'll be a week from this Sunday. Make sure you come and support these guys. We're thankful for them, and we'll celebrate them on that day. I got a few things to say about our summer. So our summer theme is going to be restart. Anytime you have an issue with a computer, what's the first thing you're supposed to do? Yeah, otherwise known as restarting. Yes, it puts things back where it's supposed to go. So we're going to be talking about restarting all summer long. We have been in a situation where it's time to reset and restart. So this summer, that's where we're going to be. We've got shirts that you can order. You can order them until Sunday. Make sure to grab one of those. They're $15 the order. Link is in the Insta bio, whatever. Find it online. Yeah. Or text me and I'll send it to you. But they look great. And I wanted to share with you our dates for the summer. So this is what we'll be doing as a group. We'll do some other smaller things too. But I want to talk to you about these things really quickly. So first is this summer kickoff. So on Wednesday, June 2nd, hopefully that's the first Wednesday of your summer, we're going to have a big summer kickoff. See what I did there? But we are going to have the P. Terry's food truck here, free food for you. Invite a friend, come hang out. It should be good. We'll have 9 Square in the air. We're going to have, all summer long, we're going to have goat tournaments. And so we're going to see who is the greatest of all time at different things. And so that night we will have a goat tournament. We're going to have a time of worship together, but it should be a whole lot of fun, a great way to kick off our summer. And so Wednesday night at 6 instead of 7, and we will have the truck right out here. We'll be in the courtyard hanging out, having a great time. So make sure you're here on Wednesday, June 2nd. Then we've got middle school week at Blue Haven is June 13th through the 19th. High school week is the 20th through the 26th. It's different this year because COVID. Thank you, COVID, but no thank you. But this is still good because this is better than last year when we didn't get camp. So make sure, I think there are still spots open. Start to find your rides to camp, carpool together. We're not able to do the bus this time around, but find a ride and have fun. Now let me say this about that. I know that means things are a little bit more expensive. The bus ride was already, $225, something like that. And so I know things are a little bit more expensive. If you have a need, first, you have scholarship money. If you've been around for a while, we have cake ball money. Will we ever make cake balls again? Yeah, we should. Yeah. You know why? They're tasty. I have lots of pictures of people putting their hands in the cake ball stuff, though, so I don't know if we should display those while we're telling people about it. But if you help to do that, there is scholarship money available. So if your family is going, okay, I don't know how we're going to get to camp, we're going to have to get a hotel the night before, whatever, let us know. We have money available to help you in that pursuit. We want to make sure that even though we aren't doing the bus, that we're still able to help you out on that front. Make sure you talk to me or Tim or Matt, and we will be able to help you out in that pursuit. We want to make sure that everybody gets to go to camp if they want to go to camp. We'll have a middle school retreat. Now, we aren't able to go to HEB camp, but we are going to have middle school retreat here on June 6th and 7th. Got lots of fun things planned for that. Middle school, I'm excited to hang with y'all on July 6th and 7th. It should be a lot of fun. And then Camp Agape, they're having Camp Agape this year. And so if you've been a junior counselor in the past and you want to participate, we'd love for you to participate in Camp Agape. And that's July 12th through the 16th. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is Tulsa. So we are, as of right now, going to Tulsa this summer. It will be slightly different. We're going to have a different schedule, but there's still lots of great things we'll get to do with that group there at Contact. We'll get to hang out with kids. We'll get to do some fun work projects. We'll get to eat Hideaway pizza, friends. And that's what's really most important here. No, just kidding. Actually serving people in the name of Jesus. That's what's most important. But after that, Hideaway is pretty high on my list, all right? Thanks, Atticus. You know. Kaysen knows. All right. So we will be going to Tulsa. We're not sure 100% all the details, but we're going to do it, all right? Sound good? That is high school. So if you are currently an 8th grader, you are eligible to go. Currently 8th grade through currently 12th grade. At least that group, yeah. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Should be a really fun trip. I think that's all the stuff for the summer. Are you guys excited? Hooray, summer. Like 3 more weeks of school, that's all you have left? 2 weeks? Are we at 2.5? Oh, praise be to the Lord for that. We need a break, yeah? Yes, we need a break. All right, so tonight we're going to play a game before we get going, before we hand it over to our seniors, and we're going to play a game called Crowd Sound. Crowd Sound. And so that's a lot of sound. So here's what we're going to do with Crowd Sound. I'm going to need a volunteer from each section to come and play this game. All right, I need a volunteer from each section to come and play this game. It says each team, but we're going to play it by section, all right? So, I need a volunteer. Here's what's going to happen. Hey, Michelle, kill that sound, would you? Here in just a minute, these guys will stand up here on the stage, and we will have a video that plays on the screen behind them, and it's going to tell us what noise we are going to need to get them to guess. Does this make sense? Yeah. Thank you, Reagan. I love that attitude. And we're going to see who can get it the fastest. Now, you're not allowed to use words, all right? You just are allowed to make sounds. You with me? So if you're in the crowd, you can't be like, bird. don't say the word. Don't read the word, right? But if it's bird, maybe you're like, ha-ha, ha-ha. I don't. Tweet. Oh, that's a word. Can't do it. Okay. You get the idea. So I need a volunteer from each section. Over here, who am I getting? Who's going to come play? Somebody. Who? Y'all fight it out, okay? This section, who's coming to play? McKenna's going to play? No, she's pointing at people. Kennedy? Mia? Who's playing? Somebody? Dude, seriously, people. Somebody's got to play the game. JC, thank you. Come on right up here. Nice job. Molly said she'd do it. Great. All right. Next over here, who's coming? Rafe? Yeah, Rafe. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Hop on up here. This section, who's playing? Who's playing? Who's playing? I'm going to pick somebody. There we go. All right. Good news, I was going to pick you. All right. So here's what will happen. We will play the video on the screen. It will count down 3, 2, 1, and then it will be silent. And your job is to guess what the word is based on what your friends are telling you and the sounds they're making. No, if you turn around, you're cheating. And you guys aren't cheaters, all right? No, he's good. He's good. Isaac's good. Rafe, you ready? Yeah, you are. Molly, you ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Michelle, play the first one. Yeah, that's not the word.
3, 2, 1, go.
I heard car. Oh my goodness, we should have thought this out a little better.
Car?
Huh? No, Rafe said car. I heard him first. Here's what I'm going to say. If y'all will pull your mask down just on stage so we can hear you. How about that? It'd be loud. I'm going to say Rafe got that one. You guys agree? Yeah! All right, here we go, round 2. You got it. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Mower? Clippers?
No.
Lawnmower?
Vacuum, Molly! Yes, Molly! All right, so this section has a point, this section has a point. Oh, shoot, this section has 100 points, this section has 100 points. But I play for 1 point, that's kind of dumb. All right, here we go, round 3. You got this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Video game controller. Video games.
Rafe, it is text message. It is text message. Rafe, got that. All right, 200 points for this section, 100 points for of this section. Come on, guys. You got this. It's him. You're throwing him under the bus, man. It's you.
I'll switch out with you.
I believe in you guys. I believe in you guys. Here we go, next round. Represent your section. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I heard like all 4 of them say cat. We're going to give everybody 100 points. So 100 points, 200, 300, 100. All right, y'all, in the game. You're in the game. You're in the game. All right, here we go. Next one. That one was easy.
Yeah.
Should have been.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cow.
Did you beat Ray? You beat Ray? All right, point over here. So that's 200 here, 300 here, 200 here, 100 here. I'm going to mess that up royally in a minute. All right, next one, Michelle.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Ray got it. Goose is first. Are you guys this good? I believe you are. Oh my goodness. So 400 points. This group has 400. Nice job, Ray. You're a beast at this. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't remember how many rounds there are. Like 10? 10? Something like that? You guys can still
3,
catch up.
2, 1, go.
Okay. I heard these 3 say train right away. So I'm going to say, what are y'all at? 500 now? 300? 200? 700? You're crazy. What? It's not on. I turned it off. No, I tested. If they can, they're working really, really hard. No, they can't see it. All right. Here we go. Round 8.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Rain.
Okay, I heard Rafe and Molly say it first. Y'all both get 100 points. So what are y'all? 600? 400? Yeah, sure. Ish. Okay. Nice job. All right, what is this, round 9 now? How many more are there, Michelle? 2 more or 3? 2 more? Okay, this one's worth 500. This one's worth 500. Here we go. Round 9, 500 points. What?
3, 2, 1, go.
Tornado. Helicopter.
What did you say?
Helicopter.
Helicopter is correct. That's 500 points over here. So now y'all are at 7, right? Now you're at 7. Yeah. Okay, where are y'all at? 600? I just gave out 500 points. Okay, here we go. Last round. Is this the last one, Michelle, or is there a tiebreaker? Oh, this is 1,000 points on this one.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Wookiee. Star Wars. Lightsaber. Sword.
Chewbacca is correct. Ray. At 1,600. Who did the noise over here? Who was rocking it? Y'all are. This is good. All right, 1,600. Okay. There's one more, yeah? Okay. 2,000 points. Whoever gets this, 2,000.
3,
No, it wasn't a tie, but we're just going to make it interesting.
Doorbell.
Right here, Ray. This section is the winner. Give yourselves a big hand. Give them a hand. Thank you guys for hanging out and playing. Great job. It was, okay, it's really hard. It's really hard to choose. All right. Nice job. Some of you guys need to be louder. We're just going to need to be louder, all right? Hey, tonight, our seniors are going to be leading us in worship, so they're going to be leading some songs for us. They're all going to speak to us, and I'm glad that they're going to do that. They're going to share some thoughts, some memories, some scripture with us, and so I'm just going to hand it over to y'all.
Holy Lord, most holy Lord, you alone are worthy of my praise. O holy Lord, most holy Lord, with all of my heart I is faithful, he is true, he is mighty, and he will rule. So bow before him and praise his name. My Jesus Christ forever reigns. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. He is faithful. He is true. He is mighty, and he will rule. So bow before him and praise his name. My Jesus Christ forever reigns. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. These are the days of Elijah, declaring the word of the Lord. And these are the days of your servant Moses, righteousness being restored. And though these are days of great trials, of famine and darkness and sword, still we are the voice in the desert, crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, so lift your voice. It's a year of jubilee, and out of Zion till salvation comes. And these are the days of Ezekiel, the dry bones becoming as flesh. And these are the days of your servant David, rebuilding a temple of praise. And these are the days of the harvest. The fields are as white in your world, and we are the laborers in your vineyard, declaring the word of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, so lift your voice. It's a year of jubilee, and out of Zion till salvation comes. Behold, he comes, riding on clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, so lift your voice. It's a year of jubilee, and out of Zion till salvation comes.
If you can please bow with me. Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful day that you have given to us. Please let me and my fellow seniors spread wisdom that we have experienced through our years being here in the youth group, and help people to learn from that, and let them see how much fun we've had just being a part of this one big family. And Lord, please let everyone speak their hearts tonight, and and teach some new things tonight that some may not have realized yet. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
I kind of got volunteered into this. They just all said Wes at the same time, so hey, that's okay. My name's Wes Tyndall. If you don't know, yeah, that's my name. That's pretty much there is to my name. One of my favorite memories was dodgeball at the end of the year with summit groups. That was really fun. I know that's not specifically a youth group event. It was more a summit group event, but it was so much fun. So I didn't really want to not say it. Some advice, I've kind of got 3 things. Try to go to as many Wednesdays as you can, because I'm sure glad I did, because every time, even if I was tired, I was glad that I showed up and I left in a much better mood. Kind of life advice, don't let the world control you. Do what you want to do in life, just within reason, because chase after your dreams. Don't let anyone make you go a certain way in life, but do what you want to do and what makes you happy. Spiritual advice is make sure to ask God for a want to know and love him. Don't expect you to just instantly have it. Ask for a want and a fire to love him. People talk about a spiritual high after a camp. I think it's best to ask for that, and whenever I did it, it sure helped. My favorite verse is Titus 3, verse 10. Warn a divisive person once, and then warn them a second time. After that, have nothing to do with them. Now, okay, the last part is a little harsh. I wouldn't say have nothing to do with them. Just be very cautious. Always be a nice, kind light to them. But definitely don't really just trust them, but be open to God can change people.
Thank you. I'm Alyssa McLean, in case y'all didn't know that. And so my favorite part of Summit Group was when, I can't even remember, was it December? We did the peanut butter and jelly thing. Yeah, so our Summit Group leaders made us put our hands behind our back and look up and make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. And they looked disgusting, and they still offered us to eat them. And I can't even remember what the lesson was, but it was still really funny that we had to do that, because watching people just, it was funny. Something I learned that will stick with me when I go to college is that if you're nervous or anxious or struggling with something, somebody else is too, and they're always going to be willing to talk to you about it, and you're never alone. And there's also going to be people you like and don't like everywhere you go, so you just have to learn how to deal with that the best way you can. Something I would do differently, and some advice I have, is just to be open to new relationships and to change, because change, even if it's hard, it'll make you a better person in the long run. I don't like change. I don't change if I don't have to, so this will be a really big step going to college for me, so we'll see how that goes. My favorite verse from the last 4 years was Colossians 3:23, and it says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as if working for the Lord and not for man. And what that does for me is it just shows me that while it might seem what all my friends are doing or what they're not doing matters a lot, it doesn't. It really matters what you're doing, and not to impress your friends, but where that will get you in the long run is, will it get you to heaven, or are you going to be struggling along with your other friends who might not be making the best choices? Because our actions do have a bigger end goal than to just please people temporarily. Thanks.
Alright, a lot of y'all probably don't know me, but my name's Jaden Mai. My favorite memory, I would say, is whenever Camp Agape, me and Rafe, and this guy named Neo, who's not here, we were all JCs together, and then we just became real good friends after that. But something I learned that would stick with me is it's okay to fail. Like, don't be afraid to fail. Your biggest failures are going to be your biggest successes. I felt a lot. And so to be where I'm at today, I wouldn't be who I am because of those failures. And something I would do differently, honestly, like Wes said, try to stay involved with the church as much as you can, because that was something I didn't do, and I regret, because I missed out on a lot of opportunities to become friends and get closer with a lot of those seniors. And so that was something I would really want for y'all to do, is to get closer with these people in this room, because, I mean, sometimes this is all you have. You know, you may not have friends, or you may not have whatever. Some of these people will become some of y'all's closest friends if y'all allow yourself to be put in that situation. I don't really have a Bible verse, but I have something from a quote from a TV show that I really, really love. It's an old show called Boy Meets World. So this teacher tells his students before they graduate, yeah. He says, believe in yourselves, dream, try, do good. And at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Just believe in yourself and dream big. Like, really dream big. Because there's no harm in dreaming big. No dream is too big. And do good, man. Like that's really all there is to it, is just do good and just be happy with yourself. Because self-happiness is the biggest thing. Like, a lot of y'all gonna go through a lot of challenges. Like, high school is probably one of the biggest self-development moments in your lives. And it will either break you or it will make you. Like, seriously. Hopefully it doesn't break you, but just do the best you can at everything you do, because to try hard, that's what makes success, really. It's not even about success, just being happy with yourself, and just, yeah, that's it.
I just need to get my stuff. Okay, so most of y'all know me already. My name is Rafe Andrewortha. And I know most of y'all as well, getting to talk to y'all and get to know y'all over the years. So one of my favorite memories or set of memories with the youth group is lock-ins. And that's where I got to meet most of y'all, was through lock-ins, and it was fun getting to stay up all night, mess around, play hide and seek in the dark in the church building, scaring people during that as well. But I personally like that just because I'm a night owl, and that was one of my favorite memories. Something I've learned that is going to stick with me is just be yourself always, and never let fear control your life. Because I've always been afraid to do certain things just because I was afraid of the outcome. And I was always afraid that I wasn't going to see anyone that I knew, or get to have fun, or I was just always afraid of what was going to happen rather than just experiencing what is happening in the moment. Some advice I would give to y'all going into high school and about to fill the shoes of seniors next year is just don't be afraid to try things new. Because I think it was 2 years ago, I went to a country western dance hall. Never thought I didn't think I was going to like it. Turns out I love going there, meeting new people, and it's just fun. And I just encourage y'all to go and try new things that y'all might not necessarily think y'all will like, but if you have friends, it's always good to go with friends to those. And one of my favorite verses that I keep it close to me. It's even on the back of my jacket, and it's Hebrews 12:1, 1 and 2. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that is easily entangled. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. And the reason I like that verse so much is because it talks about perseverance, and that is a word that I would use to describe myself through my walk with Christ. And I hope, and I also encourage y'all to find a word or a phrase that describes your walk with Christ, and also kind of find a verse to go with it as well that speaks to you just with that one word. Thank you.
Hi, so my name is Isaac Stanglin. One of my favorite memories from our youth group was cake balls, and obviously Camp Blue Haven. Camp Blue Haven is a really fun 2 weeks, and it's a really good place to just have some fun and grow closer to your friends and meet some new friends, and then also grow in your faith and grow closer to God. And I really recommend going to Camp Blue Haven. So, advice. So, my track coach here at Brentwood, he once told me that I'm a good runner now, but he sees that I didn't really commit to running track until I was a junior. And he says that if I had committed and really worked hard for it as a freshman, I could be a lot better than I am now. And I think he's right. If I had put in that work and just started committing to it 2 years earlier, I could be better now. And I think that's a very important lesson that can be applied to many other aspects of life as well. Like if you want to do something, if you have a goal you want to accomplish, you need to start working for it now and do it. Don't put it off till you're older. If you want to get better at a sport, do it. You're not too young. If you want to be a leader in the church, you're not too young to do that either. So yeah, that's my advice. My favorite Bible verse is Hebrews 12:1 and 2. It says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who, for the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God."
Okay, so have any of you guys not studied for a test and then done super bad? Yeah, okay, so I had AP exams today and yesterday, and let's just say they were really bad. So if you guys don't know how AP tests work, you spend your entire year just to take one test, and if you fail that test, then you don't get any credit, which kind of sucks. And so here I am doing my AP physics, and I'm sitting in this classroom, I'm looking at these multiple choice questions, and they don't make no sense. I did not know what I was doing, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think it's B, it could be C, it could be A, I don't know. And I remember just thinking, wow, if I had studied harder, if I had worked harder in this class, maybe I wouldn't have so much regret on this test. So I'm up here today just kind of talking, I just want to talk to you really quick about regret. Because in high school, there's going to be a lot of opportunities that you're going to have. And there's going to be a lot of things that you do, maybe wrong or right, that you might regret. And so I'm going to have 3 pieces of advice for you guys. 1, be present. 2, be personable. And 3, be prayerful. So I think a lot of the seniors have talked about being present and just coming to things for youth group. It's just so important. Like even things like Camp Agape in Tulsa, like getting to know kids and really putting yourself out there and really just like helping your community is really important. Or even things like lock-ins or Camp Blue Haven, like that you can really work on relationships like amongst your friends and amongst your peers. So that's super, super important. And then being personable, just caring about other people. Like there's like just such a, in my personal opinion, there's just such a lack of care among people like these days. Like people just really don't want to care about other people, and it's nerve-wracking. It's honestly nerve-wracking to put yourself out there, but I really would encourage you guys to try to reach out to people that you don't know, and just try to really pursue deep relationships and pursue having a lot of friends, and like I said earlier, being present. And then just being prayerful, which is, I think this kind of has to do with like making the right choices, because you only get to do this once. You really do. Like you're only going to be this age one time. You're only going to be able to go through high school once. And so you want to make decisions that like are smart and that you won't regret. And so I have a verse. This isn't necessarily my favorite verse, but I think this verse is pretty good. So it's Galatians 5:25. Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. So I really just encourage you guys to pray. Just talk to God. Like, you can do it at any point in time. Literally at any point in time. You could do it right now. I could be talking to you and you could just be praying. You don't have to listen to anything I say. You could just pray and talk to God. And you could talk to him about anything. You can pray about struggles that you're having with your friends, or maybe if you're like struggling with drugs, or if you're struggling with gossip, like you can bring that to God. Or if you see other people struggling with those things, you can bring those things to God. Or if you didn't study for a test, you can bring that to God too. I don't know how much he'll help you on that, but you can definitely bring that to God too. So just be present, be personable, and really be prayerful. Because there's a lot of mistakes that I've made. There's a lot of missed opportunities that I've had, and I just don't want that to. I want you to go through your life knowing that you lived your life to the fullest. You lived your best life. You did your most for God, and you want to be able to, this is really important to me. I don't know how important it is to you guys, but I want to be able to die, and I want to be able to be on my deathbed and say that I lived a good life, and that God will be honored by the life that I live. And that's just really important. I think you guys should think about that. You're only in high school, but why not start now, right? That's all I got.
Hello, my name's Noah. Some of you might have seen me around campus. I go to Brentwood here. I'm a senior. And I've been coming to youth group or summer group now ever since I was in middle school. And it's been a memory that I've not regret doing and that I look forward to each week. And I hope you do too. One of my favorite memories when attending this youth group in church growing up has been being able to make cake balls with everybody here. It's a really fun event that it's not that you don't get to do every day or every week or so. And I encourage you all to go because it's fun seeing your friends in a not learning environment. And something I learned, that'll stick with me as I go to college, is that you're not alone. You're not the first person to deal with struggles. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever worries you have, you're not the first person. People older than you and all around you, people at the same age are going through the same struggles as well. If you just are willing to open up and tell somebody, you'll find someone that you can relate to pretty easily. It's not hard to find, and that'll be nice and comfortable. And one of my favorite verses from the last 4 years that I've learned and heard is when Jesus is washing his disciples' feet. And he says in John chapter 13, Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." I really like that verse because it just shows that even within the turmoil and confusion you may have right now, that God has a plan for you. He's always thinking about you, and you don't need to get consumed in your overwhelming uncertainty.
We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord. We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord. And we pray that all unity may one day be restored. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand. And together we'll spread the news that God is in our land. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. And we'll guard each man's dignity and save each man's pride. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. All right, can I have everybody stand for these next two songs? Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave rushing wind, like a fire in my soul. Fan the flame, make me whole. Lord, you know where I've been. So light the fire in my heart again. So light the fire in my soul. Fan the flame, make me whole. Lord, you know where I've been. So light the fire in my heart again.
All right, y'all, let's bow our heads. Dear God, thank you for everyone that spoke today, and thank you for everyone that was willing to listen to what we had to say. And just thank you for allowing us to be here, and thank you for everyone just being able to come together. And so I just pray for guidance for everyone that's beginning a new chapter, and those who are closing the doors of a chapter. And again, just thank you for everything you do for us. And it's your son's name we pray. Amen.
All right. So thank you to our seniors. Everybody give them one more round of applause. Thank you all. So tonight, to kind of celebrate a little bit, we've got giant ice cream sandwiches out the back door and water. So go out to the courtyard, grab an ice cream sandwich, hang out a little bit. Thank y'all.